Um, Fani WIllis, let's go.
We are hearing for the first time from DA Fani WIllis specifically about allegations she is romantically involved with an attorney she hired as part of the election interference investigation.
Her comments come in a motion filed earlier today asking a Cobb County judge to block any attempt to have her deposed in Nathan Wade's divorce case. Let's get over to Fox 5 I-Team reporter Randy Travis, who joins us now live in the newsroom with more and what this all means. Randy?
Yeah, Tom and Courtney, Willis still has not responded in court filings to the blockbuster motion made last week by one of the defendants in the election interference case. Michael Roman alleges his indictment should be dismissed because Willis allegedly has a romantic relationship with Wade, who her office has also paid at least $600,000 to be a special prosecutor on the case. But Willis has responded in Cobb County, where Wade's estranged wife Jocelyn is trying to get the DA to sit for a deposition. Willis is asking for a protective order to block that deposition. She does not admit or deny any relationship, but she makes some surprising claims of her own. In her emergency motion, Willis says she, quote, lacks unique personal knowledge of any matter that is relevant to the subject matter involved in the pending action. She says Wade's marriage fell apart years before she hired him or even met him, claiming Jocelyn Wade confessed to an adulterous relationship with her then husband's longtime friend.
Wait a minute,
The DA then says this in her motion. Jocelyn Wade has conspired with interested parties in the criminal election interference case to use the civil discovery process to annoy, embarrass, and oppress District Attorney Willis. She cites.
Wait a minute, but you had sex with this man. We'll say it all allegedly, but you had sex with this man. Hold on, man. This ain't making no damn sense.
She calls unusual timing between the subpoena to have her deposed and the motion in the criminal case to have it dismissed. Willis is asking a Cobb County judge to block any attempt to have her deposed. Meanwhile, the judge in the election interference case has scheduled a date to hear any evidence in the motion to have that case dismissed. Willis has until February 2nd to officially respond to those allegations. The hearing itself will be February 15th. And Ms. Jocelyn Wade's attorney, we reached out to them earlier today. They said they had no comment on Ms. Willis's motion today.
So I'm gonna play the second video right here because I got to talk about a few things, man. Let's talk about it. So this Fani WIllis lady is obviously a messy lady, right? Like, let's be honest. We're not talking about her job as far as her taking down Trump or whatever. Like, she got to do what she's trying to do, right? Which is not going to work. But now you're out here having affairs and sexual affairs with people. One of the YSL members that you're trying to take down. One of the lawyers on your staff. And then this is what she had to say at a church.
Lawyer, and I hired one black man, another superstar, a great friend, and a great lawyer. Oh Lord, they gonna be mad when I call them out on this nonsense. First thing they say, oh, she gonna play the race card now. But no, God, isn't it them who's playing the race card when they only question one? Isn't it them playing the race card when they constantly think, I need someone from some other jurisdiction in some other state to tell me how to do a job I've been doing almost 30 years.
And the church folks up there clapping, and she gonna show some pride on that. And the Bible talks about pride. This lady's up here talking about racism when she clearly was out there having sex and an affair with the man who was married. Where is the accountability?
Sensational.
None. And you get in front of a church, and see, we'll talk about this in a second. Get in front of a church. These church folks just up there clapping. This lady has a 35-minute speech. Why is she even up there talking in the church anyway? And y'all just clapping because things sound good. Listen, keep God out of this, because what you decide to do in your flesh has nothing to do with the church, right? You wanted to go and have sex with this man. You had sex with him. He was a married man. It's wrong on all angles. Deal with your consequences. Don't come to the church and then try to create some little speech to get everybody on your team and hoorah, hoorah. You're wrong, Fani WIllis. You're wrong. This has nothing to do with race. And this is, I cannot stand when black folks want to bring race in the middle of something that has nothing to do with race.
Sensation.
There are real issues out there that are racist and that need this attention. Don't bring things into the situation that aren't really racist because of your bad accountability. Don't try to tell me something about a job and they didn't want to hire you because you black, but then you weren't qualified and you were late to the interview. Here go Fani WIllis talking about some, yeah, God, they want to play. Yeah, they go say I want to play the race card. You are playing a race card. You're playing it right now. But it means nothing when you went and slept with a man who was a black man. What does that got to do with anything? And these church folks up here clapping. You're clapping for what? Yo, what are y'all clapping for? Why would you even get her to get up there? I'm going to listen to a little bit more of this, but see, this is what I don't like. You having sex with the lawyer on your staff. That's a problem. But you don't want to deal with the issues and the allegations out there. You rather talk around it and then try to go to the church. I don't like that.
God, why don't they look at themselves and just be honest? I mean, can't they keep it 100 with themselves? Why are they so surprised that a diverse team that I assembled, your child, can accomplish extraordinary things? God, wasn't it them that attacked this lawyer of impeccable credentials? The black man I chose has been a judge more than 10 years, run a private practice more than 20, represented businesses in civil litigation. I ain't done, y'all. Served as a prosecutor, a criminal defense lawyer.
Bro, she is playing with the church, bro. She is playing with the church. And all this I talk that she keep talking about. I did this. The team that I assembled. Lord, bro, this is ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous. And it has nothing to do with what you are accused for. You're trying to talk about your accolades and what you did, but the problem is there's still something on the table that you haven't addressed. What's going on with Mr. Wade? He's a married man. What's going on with that? Why did you mess with him? What's going on with the allegations with the YSL member? Man, I can't stand this. And then she's a lawyer. So she know how to talk.
Special Assistant Attorney General. Won Chief Justice Robert Benham Award from the State Bar of Georgia. You know, they ain't just giving this to black men. How come, God, the same black man I hired was acceptable when a Republican in another county hired him and paid him twice the rate? Oh, y'all ain't hear me.
But did the black man get the job? So how are you playing race? How are you playing racism when the black man got the job? I'm trying to figure out what's the problem here. I hate this, man. I hate when black folks make everything about race. I really do, man, because it desensitizes the real times that race becomes a problem. Because everybody wants to throw up race inside of things instead of understanding that you put yourself in this situation. You, black person, black woman, Fani WIllis, put yourself in this situation. Nobody told you to go do this. Nobody put you in the news because you're a black woman and you're a black lawyer. And here's my thing. If you already know that you're in she says something in here like there's 1% of lawyers that are black women or something, or DAs. If you already know that, then you should know that there's a bigger spotlight on it because you are a black woman. So then why would you then go and sleep with the lawyer that you have on your team in the Donald Trump case?
Sensational.
We can leave the Donald Trump case out of there. Why would you go and then sleep with somebody that's on your team who's a married man? What does that have to do with black or white? This has nothing to do with black or white. This has everything to do with you and your horrible decisions. And then you got the nerve to want to go at Trump with some mess on you like this. This is just gonna be easy for his legal team to look at this and then and drag you out of court with this and make you not credible. And you go to the church and you make a speech to get a bunch of claps and hallelujahs. Meanwhile, you getting clapped by the lawyer on your team when that man is married.
Sensational.
So we don't care about that man's wife. We just want to hear about Fani WIllis. We just want to hear her word. We don't want to hear nothing about the wife whose husband you slept with. Oh, we don't want to talk about that. But instead, you want to get in front of the church, hallelujahs, claps. Yeah, I'm going to sit up here and tell y'all a bunch of lies. This is nuts. This is nuts. And then you go blame race. And this is not a racist thing. This ain't got nothing to do with black, white. It ain't got nothing to do with Trump. It ain't got nothing to do with a Young Thug. This got everything to do with Fani WIllis. Everything to do with Fani WIllis. This is nonsense, man. It's ridiculous. We'll play a little bit more and I'm gonna be off this.
In another county, the elected official has the authority to pay him twice the rate. Why is the white male Republican's judgment good enough, but the black female Democrats not?
All right. We ain't gonna listen to no more of this. And then is that the pastor back there clapping his hands? You don't even know what she's talking about, man. You don't even know what she's talking about. She's just making up she's just making up stuff, basically stuff that you go through on your job. And she's just trying to say, hey, do y'all understand this stuff? And we like, no, we don't understand the ins and outs of being a lawyer and a DA. Forget this, man. This lady, I'm going to give it to y'all straight. This lady out here getting her cheeks clapped by the lawyer that's on her team. And she wants to bring the race card in because her name is under the spotlight because she now has something on her. And she don't know how to defend it. She don't know how to get rid of it. So now she's going to say, hey, this is a racist thing. Meanwhile, she's in two of the biggest cases right now going on in the United States. A lot of people are following the Young Thug thing. That's a big viral thing. And then she's on the Trump election interference case. So if you know you got that much visibility, you need to be very careful on how you move. And if you're a black woman and you're a black lawyer and it's not that many of y'all, then you would know the spotlight is even bigger on you. Don't go and do nothing stupid like you just did to create more of an issue. And you did that. I just don't understand what's the problem. So I can't wait for this to get turned around on her to where now she's in the courtroom and doing dispositions and all that stuff. And she gonna look stupid. She's not gonna look credible in this Trump case. I mean, come on now. She's up there sleeping with her own lawyer. And they got the nerve to say, it's a race thing. Whatever.